Last season was certainly the time to be an Athens fan. The Bulldogs boys and girls teams were both crowned TVC Ohio champions with 38 total wins and just one combined conference loss. Athens reporter Patrick Klinger joins me on the desk now. And Patrick, these teams have a lot to live up to.
Well, absolutely. Last year was huge for both of these teams, but it's important to know, Sean, that these are two completely different ball clubs this time around. I'll start with the ladies. You know, they're really struggling in their first year without Dominique Dosick. With her 1,901 career points, she led Athens to 82 wins, 4 conference titles, and 2 district titles. Without her production, they're just a little lost on offense. They are currently sitting at 1-10 because they can't score any points. You know, they're averaging just about 28 points per contest and are shooting an icy 23% from the field. Now, they're led by their senior point guard, Alexis McCullum. She's their quarterback on the floor, but she's not really a natural scorer. However, that is the role that she's been forced to step into due to the inexperience on this young roster.
So what about first-year head coach Paul McNeil? I know that you're really familiar with him.
Oh, absolutely. I have a lot of respect for Coach McNeil because I actually played for him just a few short years ago at my time at Logan. You know, and when he wasn't making me run suicides, he was focused on the fundamentals and team defense, and that's exactly what he's brought to Athens this year. You know, he's always telling me about this season being a process. You know, he just wants to see the Lady Bulldogs improve with each game on their schedule. And speaking of teams improving, you know, the Athens boys started the season 0-4, but they're really playing a much better basketball to pull themselves closer to 500.
Yeah, and this team also lost a lot of talent, but they still have junior standout guard Griffin Lutz.
Oh, absolutely. And in the Bulldogs season opener, he went and dropped a cool 40 points like it was no big deal, but that's just the kind of athleticism and skill that he brings to the game night in and night out. And though head coach Jeff Skinner knows that his team is better off when multiple players are finding themselves in double figures, you know, this team, Athens goes as Griffin goes. And unlike the girls, offense is not the problem for the boys, it's their defense. You know, they've given up 70-plus points 6 times this season, and they've lost all 6 games. So when this team commits itself on the defensive end of the floor, they can compete with absolutely anyone. And you know, Sean, with all of these changes between the girls and the guys, you know, I think the best change of this new Hardwood season is how you look in that polo, man. That thing's looking pretty fresh. I'm looking forward to another season with you.
Yeah, you don't look too bad yourself, Pat. I'm looking forward to talking to you later in the year.